breath of fresh air.
TrippTalkTech. You gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress. It ain't complex, take small steps, it's a long stretch. On the road to the riches won't be no getting winning. The survival of the fittest, so I'm going to get it. And we doing God's work, we ain't knowing no limits. And I'm doing this for y'all, so I'm hoping you get it. TrippTalkTech. You gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress, till you progress.
Welcome back to TrippTalkTech. Man, we got another super dope, super informative show for y'all today. We know it's the Gregorian calendar's New Year, and I know a lot of people out there making a lot of New Year's resolutions. I know a lot of people are trying to do things differently, trying to order your steps a little differently, and I know some of y'all are doing vision boarding. So we're going to talk about that today. We'll be actually documenting a pretty dope networking / vision board party in Baltimore next weekend. But while I was getting ready, I was thinking, does this stuff really work? You know, I hear it a lot, I see it a lot. I'm not knocking it, but I had to figure out, is there some real science tied into this whole vision board concept? The funny thing it is, guess what I found out? Check it out. First, what is a vision board? Well, vision board is just kind of like, you know, you get your kid a poster board back in the day when you or yourself when you had a project or something. Get you a little, I don't even know the dimensions, but get you a poster board. Doesn't matter the color, make it color however you feel it, you know. Some people do it chakra color, some people do it white, doesn't matter. But anyway, get your poster board, right? You just put pictures and phrases and maybe things, images that represent something to you. JPEGs you find online. Some people cut them out of magazines, whatever. But you post them on this board, and you want to kind of put all of the goals that you think you want to achieve within this 12-month period. And that's pretty much it. You got to think of it as a motivational / inspirational tool that'll spring you kind of into action and get you kind of springboarded into your goals or your aspirations or your dreams for that 12-month period. Studies show that when you put a deliberate, specific timeline on your goals, it forces your brain to focus on those goals and make your goals much more achievable. When you're creating your board, try to focus on specific goals and then find some type of image or picture or maybe even word that represents that goal. Once you do that, take that image, take that saying, that whatever it is, apply it to your board. I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. I'm gonna get all of these pictures and I'm gonna put it on the board and all that stuff's going to come true. Yeah, right. I know, I was thinking the same thing. As crazy as that sounds, or crazy as this concept may seem, it's real neuroscience that vision boarded is rooted in. Neuroscientist Dr. Tara Stewart, she says, and I'll quote, I'm gonna look down so I get this quote right. Looking at images on a vision board primes the brain to grasp opportunities that might otherwise gone unnoticed. That's because the brain has a process called value tagging, which imprints important things into your subconscious and filters out unnecessary information. Think about it. Like I said earlier, I made this video because I was preparing and I had a question for another event that I had to do. Now, me reaching out to see if I even wanted to be a part of this event, I reached out because, again, I saw it as an opportunity to, again, add value back to the community about how important maybe vision board might be. But now you see how that works? As I dug into it, this actually became a show topic. That was an opportunity. You see what I mean? Put your stuff on the board. You never know how it'll flow. Dr. Tara Stewart also says that looking at images actually assigns a higher value than just seeing things written down like in a to-do list. So if you look at images, the more you look at them, subconsciously, you're actually heightening the importance of whatever that goal or thing you're looking at is. Pretty cool, right? And other scientific studies on vision boarding and that concept of vision boarding, did you know that they proved that you can amplify your, I guess, manifestations or how these things come into existence that you're looking at on your board by actually looking at these images before you go to bed and as soon as you wake up. And it's something in your brain that, again, you're a little bit more docile when you're getting close to your sleep. So you'll take whatever that is, most likely into a dream or whatever, if you work like that. Now, does this mean that if I look at my board when I go to sleep, I'm gonna dream about something in there and it's gonna give me an answer on how to get it? No. But what this does is create what they call the Tetris effect. Y'all remember the game. And in this game, what happens is this. You learn to take whatever piece they give you and fit it into this puzzle to keep on going up the scale and up the scale to hopefully win this game. Message, that's life, right? Take whatever piece you can, make it fit. The board will come true. All right. Forget all of the hocus pocus mumbo jumbo. How does this stuff really work scientifically? Let's dig into it. First is visualization. The brain has a hard time telling the difference between what's really real and a strong image of what's really real. Think about it. So what does that mean? That means sit back and whatever's on that board, think about it actually happened. How does it feel to you? How does it feel when you get those 1 million followers? How does it feel when you get that influx of money you were looking for? I don't know what's on your board. I don't have that on my board, but whatever that thing is, or whatever that goal or that achievement is, what are you going to do when you get there? Feel that. You have to kind of already act like you have what you're thinking you want. You just kind of got to go there in your mind. Simple example of that, have a podcast, right? I want to have a world-renowned podcast. I would love to be a world-renowned public speaker. I don't want to be a little podcaster or a little public speaker. Dream big. You have to see yourself huge. That's the secret. Not much of a secret, right? Everything I say, I have to back it up with some kind of science. Go look it up. It's studies that show if people that thought about flexing a muscle, they actually showed strength gains, never lift up a weight. All you people on all of these diets, doing all of this stuff somebody else telling you to, all you gotta do is visualize. Might help yourself out. Try it. The second way vision boarding works is through the element of repetition. Now listen up closely, because I'm about to show you a Jedi mind trick, Danielson. Dr. Stewart says that using and looking at your vision board regularly can actually make you more willing to do actions or tasks against your goals. Why is that, you might say? Because normally when we start something new, or normally when we put goals up, it's probably things that we haven't done yet or things we aspire to do, right? So that's a little scary. And it is within us that when we get up against those type of things, our body response is a stress response. So we release cortisol and adrenaline in those type of times. It's like, oh man, I want to do this. I want to record this. I never recorded. I need to do this, So now the first response is, no, you can't do that, right? Now, on the contrary, the opposite of that is the repetition. So with the looking at my goals every day, every night, every day, every night, they don't look so big and bad no more. And now, through that repetition, I'm more likely to take some healthy risk. Try it out. Hey, what if people think I'm crazy? So what? Make another video. We're coming to the end of our video. Lastly, vision boards use the element of positivity. The brain, during the process of creating a vision board, think about it. You're spending 3 to 4 hours of self-love on yourself because you're trying to focus on what you want and putting out there what you're trying to get for yourself. That act of self-love is like an internal positive emotional boost, right? Yeah, you are looking at yourself saying, I'm taking the time to say, this is the things that I want. And this is the things that I'm probably, however it's going to come about, I'm going to get. That's love. You're showing yourself love. So that process alone of just, like I said, you got to journal, right? You got to figure out what you want. And then you probably do some meditation and reflection, because you're going to be thinking like, yeah, I want a bag. But what you going to do with the bag when you get the bag? You know, what are you going to do with that bag? So just little things like that. You get the writing, you get to start just thinking about your life, and it actually energizes and fuels your brain and your emotional space. So, you know, the vision boards alone don't go get you to your goals. It's not like you're going to do this vision board thing and then you leave it on the wall and then you just check back in and you pick up your Bentley keys. Nah, it's not going to work like that. However, it probably is going to serve for encouragements when you get to May or March, and maybe your idea ain't pop all the way off yet. Just keep looking at it, because I guarantee you something on that board probably came through. And then you look 3 months later after that, and I guarantee you something else probably came through. Now it's becoming more positive, because now it's also forcing me to take a look at the small stuff. Make sure I celebrate these other wins on here. Yeah, maybe I didn't get to my 1 million views, but I did get to interview this person. I did get to interview that person. I did get to do this event. I did get to do that event. Okay. 9 out of 10 ain't bad in 12 months. You see where this goes? And again, now that fear comes down, and then what else do you want to do? Now these boys start becoming they start coming to really happen, right? Think about it. I appreciate y'all time. That's all I got for today. Let us know below. Hey, have you tried vision boarding? Do you think it's a hoax? Do you think, I do without it? Do you think, hey, I tried it and yeah, now that I look at it, yeah, things did come about. If you do have them, maybe you need to look at them a little bit more. Just remind yourself again how far along you've come. Maybe you did knock a whole bunch of stuff out on your board that you just set up there last year and forgot about. Maybe you need that motivation today. Whatever it is, I love y'all, man. Please like, subscribe, share if you liked it. Comment below. Like I said, good or bad, we rock with it. Don't matter. Like I said, it's all love. I love y'all, man. Until the next time, it's TrippTalkTech, y'all.
TrippTalkTech, you gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress, till you progress.